Terraria is one of my favorite games I've played. Years ago, I made this extremely long and unnecessary video on how to get all of the achievements. It's not very entertaining. That playthrough was roughly 120 hours. I didn't cheat. At times, I waited hours for one specific achievement. Following the end of my journey, I had this empty feeling, knowing it was time for me to play something else, despite the excitement I had when I wasn't playing this game. This year, Relogic decided to bless us with the new, bigger and bolder update, which included new achievements. Returning to this game helped me realize the joy in the pursuit and not the result. Returning where I left off felt very rewarding as I had all of my endgame items, but I was still given a challenge. Usually I like to optimize my approach to getting achievements so I can get videos out sooner, but this was different. I almost never play games upon release, and that became exciting when I didn't have an outline. The pursuit of achievements was thrilling as the game incentivized the mixed seed mechanics. Something I had never tried previously turned into an entirely new playthrough. Zenith Seed is an incredibly fun concept. I enjoyed trying to speedrun this, even though it took another 20 hours. I believe that can be attributed to the cross-progression between worlds. The ability to use my newly made shell phone, my drill unit, and my hard-earned Zenith felt that my time wasn't wasted, even though I'm playing a video game. Despite using endgame items, I was crushed multiple times, and I love that. It's very humbling to still lose, despite the progress I had made. Zenith Seed flipped progression, starting the player in the underworld. Initially, I wasn't phased, but those new boulders definitely pack a punch. I had to rediscover biomes, look up how events could be triggered, and beat every boss in the dark. I forgot to mention, Zenith has no daytime. Along with that, gravity is reduced, which completely messed up my ability to fly and dodge attacks. Everything went smooth until I reached the Moonlord. This boss on Classic mode isn't too bad after you craft Zenith. On Master mode, the game doesn't care how strong your weapons are. It's time to get good. Prior to this, I ignored using potions, food, and the Goblin Tinkerer. That all changed when I would die within 30 seconds. This is where I hit a crossroad. I could either grind the pillars, or I could just focus on beating the boss. For some unknown reason, the Moonlord summoning item just ended up in my inventory. I couldn't tell you how, but I wasn't going to complain. Fighting the Moonlord on Master mode in a Zenith world aggravated me so much I resorted to rebuilding my character. I grinded for better melee items, paid that smug Goblin Tinkerer too much money to upgrade my gear to boost my stats, and it still took me 30 attempts. Compared to my previous playthrough, where I resorted to grinding for hours, this approach was far better. All of that effort gave me a sense of accomplishment greater than getting my useless computer science degree. I wasn't quite done yet though. One of the achievements asked the player to research 50% of all the items in the game. It was at this point I had two options: don't finish the game, or swallow my pride. The same went for the bestiary. I spent hours waiting for NPCs such as Dr. Bones, and I couldn't do that to myself again. So in reconciliation, I propose this: if you leave a comment, I'll review a playthrough of the Calamity mod. It's through the pursuit of achievements in this new update I found a new appreciation for the passion put into the design of Terraria. Relogic have dedicated themselves to a game that I can truly say I love. The challenge of Zenith Seed reinvigorated my passion to win and encouraged me to try mechanics I ignored previously. Instead of being an idiot caveman, I had to lock in. I am someone who has no patience for grinding items that buff your stats, but that determination is something I couldn't shake. It may be a while before I play this game again, but it was worth it. If you haven't played Terraria, the game has never been better. Unlike Cyberpunk 2077, which I felt had the same feel throughout the game, Terraria has interesting builds. I never played Summoner until now. If someone like myself found a new joy replaying this game, I'm sure you will too. For those who expected an Iron Fury video, I do apologize. I'm still playing it. That'll be the next video. Terraria was too addictive. Thank you for watching.